use Akuma in this? No, I think that's the closest I get to that. Okay, Akuma. Go Shoha. Change the positioning after hit. Damage increase. Stun increase. Standard change to throws. So he does not have that same kind of throw loop kind of thing anymore. That is, of course, if that is the actual throw. Yeah, go Shoha. Actually, hang on a second. There's no command list shortcut, right? Nope. Okay. Alright. Standing medium punch, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. Counter hit pushback stuff. Change the hurt box. Change so crouching heavy punch. Better anti-air a little bit. Jumping medium punch. Change started from... Ooh. Jumping medium punch got slower? Who used this button? Why does this button even matter? Why does this button even matter to get nerfed to this thing? Oh, because you can cancel into a special move. And now it causes knockdown. Okay, okay, gotcha. So, you're going to be able to do, oh, does he have a launch that's not the, because obviously when I do, this, that's not jumping medium punch. But he's just going to be able to jump medium punch in the Tatsu against like people. Like if you see them jump, you could jump medium punch into Tatsu and do combos. So Kuma gets some fun little jump medium punch combos now. Change the hitbox and hurtbox. Seiki Seisen. I'm assuming that's his towards heavy punch. Yes. Is decreased startup, so it's a little bit faster now. It's a little bit faster. Advantage on hit from 4 frames to 5 frames. So does he get new combos off of that? Standing medium kick is 5 frames. Wow. So he's going to be able to do into that. Wait, he can already do that? Oh, because I have counter hit on. There you go. Okay, there you go. Why am I getting a counter hit after that? I still have counter hit? Oh, wait, what? I don't know what the hell happened. Okay. In any case, that is not a combo. Right, that is not a combo, but now it can be. It can be. That's super good. But obviously now it's no longer +1, it's now -2. So basically, while he can get good damage off of that now, he's going to be able to do that now too. Dang, yeah, he's going to get some good stuff off of that. However, it is now -2. So if you block this, it is at least your turn and you can try to challenge Akuma. And make sure he doesn't, just be careful of EX uppercuts. But outside of that, that's actually pretty not bad. I mean, like, it's a buff nerf. It's a nerf buff, right? Seikya Kuretsa. Oh, that's his critical art, right? That's his critical art. Yes, Seikya Kuretsa. So basically, they made it now so that you cannot do the, you can't do the extra juggle uppercut anymore. You can't do that anymore. If you hit with the critical art, that's it. You get nothing after it anymore, basically. It just ends the combo at that point in time. Enough, a burf. It's a burf. It's a burf. Medium kick, Tatsumaki Zanku Kak. Okay, so they did the same thing to his that they did to Ken, which that is good damage there, and that one is not as much. But, oh, hang on a second. Oh, yeah, okay, it's a late hit, it's a late hit. Can I do that? Yeah, I think it's just too slow. They fall too fast. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the height problem again. Yeah, he just doesn't get a chance there. So they just made it so that this has equal damage to this, which again, like Ken, I think is kind of a weird change, but it's the way it works now. Interesting. EX Ghost Shoryuken changed so that the opponent can recover. So yeah, no more of that free setup situation that he used to have, where you could do, or actually it would be after a Tatsu, for example, you know, and then jump up into air fireball and mix up. You can't do that anymore. The opponent can recover now off of that. Raken Gosho V skill, decrease the amount of V gauge meter gained. Go Shoryu in V trigger, damage decreased. And Go Hadouken V trigger, Zanku Hadouken, reduce the amount of meter usage while active. That's nice of them, because this used to use up a shit ton of stuff, man. Like, you just got like 4 of them, that was it. Look at that, dude. That's crazy. So we got 5 air fireballs and only, yeah, I mean, I felt like that was maybe a little too much. And only got 3 uppercuts. Okay. So, but it looks like it's only the fireball and the air fireball that are reduced there. So, there you go. Yeah. I know why they did it. I know that why they did it like this, to give them the extra damage off of that. But the reason why I think the reason why I don't like the change is it's just like, it just basically means you're running 2 different scripts. Like if it hits here, you have a different end up Tatsu than if you hit here, and to me that's just wonky. I don't know. Basically that means when the first hit, it technically transitions to a different move than it does when it doesn't hit. And there have always been lots of bugs in previous Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter IV, that has come from that. So, Kolin. Let us do some Kolin now. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen Ed's changes yet, so I'm really interested to see what he got. Really interested to see what kind of changes he got. But I'll get there eventually. Yeesh. All right, Colleen. Zanku Hadouken has increased meter usage, not decreased? Huh, okay, I guess we'll find out in the future. So, oh yeah, Airtola, it won't be bad at all. It won't be bad at all. Street Fighter V definitely has a lot of little things to learn, but it's not like a lot of the other games like Guilty Gear or Tekken and stuff like that, where you have as much of a mountain to climb in terms of catching up. And a lot of the... I didn't actually remember that she's a different animation on hit and whiff. That's actually cool. That's a nice recovery animation. I like that. That whiff animation is kind of neat. No, but it's not going to be as bad, Airtola, just because the game is just overall much simpler. The concepts are not as hard to learn. So, alright, Colleen. Standing light punch. Change the hitbox. Standard. Standing heavy punch. Change the behavior on crush counter. Probably so you can actually do something, because you basically get nothing on her crush counter. Like, literally you get, I mean, maybe was that a combo? No, it was not a combo. It was not a combo. I mean, that is just the saddest thing in the world, right? I mean, Jesus. So I think maybe now you can actually combo something off of it or something like that. So maybe just this into EX will actually work, because that's just sad that that doesn't work. Standing heavy kick changes so that it can hit opponents who are behind Kolin. Oh, they just wanted to make it better anti-air, standard fix. Crouching light kick, increase the pushback on hit and block when performed during the medium vanity step. Okay, I don't know why. Delayed the rapid cancel timing when performed by... Whoops. Huh, okay. Honestly, I think a Kolin expert would have to tell me what the significance of this change is. I guess they don't want to let you get 3 of them or something? Okay, so you can't chain the heavy punch after the second one. Okay. Your heavy punch is a good footsie button. Yeah, it is. Our new V trigger extends her range. Oh, okay, okay. Got it. Okay. So crouching, but see, crouching light kick was only changed during. Oh, is it just because that's really good or something? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Crouching medium kick. Change the collision box during the move. Standard changes. Change the hitbox, hurt box. Change the hurt box. Remove. Again, I know all these hitbox, hurt box, all these things are super vague, but I'm guessing that these are just fixes to the anti-air normal problem that existed. So I don't think that these are significant changes. And we'll find out when the game comes out. I'm sure Tool Assisted will do a diff on the boxes, and we'll be able to see at that point in time. But I don't think the changes are going to be significant. Jumping heavy kick. Remove 1 active frame from the final hit. Interesting. Okay. So I guess they wanted to make this a little bit harder to do. Like, you can't just sit there and hit it like super early and still hit on the way down. So nerfing tick throws, huh? Okay. Sniping kick. Decreased startup. Sniping kick. That thing. Oh, I'm sorry. This thing. Sniping kick. So it's faster now. Decreased startup. And reduced the move recovery from 21 frames to 19. Wow. They buffed this move. It's actually faster now and harder to punish. Oops. Okay, interesting. So they gave her a nicer footsie tool here. And it still hits, and it's gonna hit crouchers, yeah. So, Okay. Cold low. The second hit can be canceled into V trigger. Cold low. It's the target combo into down heavy punch. So it's that thing. Okay, so now you can do V. Down light kick into heavy kick. I'm sorry, I did the wrong one. It's this one. This one's the cold low. Okay, got it. So before you could not cancel this one. Wait, what? Down heavy punch. Down heavy. No, that's what I'm doing. Oh, down heavy kick. Down heavy kick. I'm not reading it right, am I? Cold low is down heavy kick. Okay, okay. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, man. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Now it can be canceled on the second hit. Okay, 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 okay. Interesting. Okay. This happens to me in all the trials too. Like I'll turn on the trials and it's like jump heavy kick into blah blah blah, and I'll just do jump heavy punch. I'm like whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. All right. Bry Nicole. Bry Nicole. Change the effect on a hit. The hell is Bry Nicole? Why does she have a move called Bry Nicole? Okay, that's that's this one. Okay, this is Bry Nicole. This is disadvantage. Woo, they made that thing safe. This is safe now. That thing is safe on block now, so she's -2. Reduce the pushback distance on block and change to have inertia at the time of startup. Interesting. Okay. I know, it already has inertia. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Okay, snow grain. Snow grain. Snow grain. Snow grain is down medium punch, heavy punch. That was this one, right? Okay, that's this one right here. Okay. Alright, that does about 141 damage total, so snow grain, no pain, right? I guess. Okay, anyways, snow grain disadvantage increased from -2 to -8. So they took the safety of this one because you can link off of it, and they put it to the, okay, so then they, that's what it was. Okay, so they were like, wait a second, why is the one that you can link off of safe? Whoops. Why is the link one, why is this link one safe right here, but not the other one? So they switched it around, basically, is what they did. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. V skill, reduce the advantage on hit from +3. Oh, wow. They took away that combo. Wow. Why would they take away this combo? Was it considered too good? Okay, I guess only stand jab works. Why am I missing this? Why am I missing this? Was that Kolin combo considered too nice to have? Her 3-framer is crouching light punch. Yes, okay. Yeah, was this combo considered too good, basically? Because, I mean, it's super punishable on block. It's what was it? Her V skill is, her V skill was -7, so it was really, really punishable. So you can't throw it out willy-nilly. So I don't know. I guess I was okay with that, but oh well. Disadvantage now from -7 to -8, so it's even more punishable. And it increased the recovery by 3 frames. So I guess they thought this move was too good. Either that or Capcom really hates Punko. Okay. Light Fantasy Step, total frames is a lot longer, so it's longer now. Increased movement distance, so she goes back a little bit further. Reduce the hurt boxes during the move. Oh, interesting. So it can dodge things a little bit better. And extended the input time for the follow-up, basically. You can wait much later now to do it, which makes sense because they increased the distance and timing of it. So, yeah, it definitely was kind of hard to punish, but that's kind of what I liked about it. Then you had to be like smart at using it at the right distances, and at that range you couldn't combo off of it anyway. So I was okay with it. So I don't know. I guess personally I didn't really see it as a problem move, but that's fine. Heavy Vanity Step can be slightly controlled forward, backwards movement in the air. Oh, cool. Okay, so she's gonna be able to like jump further or jump less distance. Okay, that's cool. So if I do it from here, I can be able to cross up. So if I do like low strong into heavy vanity step, theoretically if I hold back, I should be able to cross up, which would be really kind of neat. So like just to apply pressure that way if it goes less distance. So there you go. That's kind of neat. Theoretically, again. EX vanity step, this one, same thing. You have more time to input. The Silver Edge. The Silver Edge extended the input time for critical art cancel. Was it a problem before? I mean, I'm just trying to do it late to see, but I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, sure. Change the amount of time in air on mid-air hit. Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong thing again, aren't I? Oh, I'm looking at the oh, no, Silver Edge. Oh, okay. So now she's in the air a different amount of time. Okay. Got it. Frost Tower. Oh, Frost Tower is a critical art, right? Yes. Frost Tower hitbox expanded in the upwards direction, so it's better as a anti-air, perhaps? Oh, interesting. I guess it'll just hit higher up. Expanded the collision box in the upward direction too, so you don't accidentally go under people. Okay. Frost Touch, stun gauge will not recover during the animation on hit. Frost Touch is these things. Oh, I see what they're saying. Basically, if you actually counter a move, like she'll hit you, build up your meter, slam you down, and by the time you're back to action, you've already regained some of that stun, I think. So I think that they probably tried to make it so that you get all the stun off of it after you get the counter on it. Okay, and then Frost Touch low damage increase from 180 to 200. EX Frost Touch low damage increase from 240 to 260. Jesus, didn't those things do enough damage already as they were? How much did they used to do? Frost Touch used to be 240, but the EX low one, they made it to 260. So they just increased the damage of the low ones. That's it. So you just get more rewarded for the low parries. Interesting. Okay. Diamond Dust, which is her V-trigger, increased the amount of EX meter gain. Okay. That's Kolin. Let's go to Ed. Yeah, the low parry ones are probably less common to connect, so I think they're just trying to reward you for it, basically. Ed. All right, Ed. What have you got for me here? Ed? Psycho Blow. Damage increased, change positioning, trying to remove the throw loops. Backdash. Oh man, they made his backdash a little longer, but yeah, of course you get the throw loops here in the corner here. Yeah, so they changed that. Backdash changed the movement value So it's a little longer. Did they make it so that it's less quick? Did they nerf it? Because Ed's backdash is amazing, but I think that's fine. I think that's cool that he got he had that uniqueness. So I'm not sure what the changed movement value means, basically. So I bought the entire set of battle costumes. I bought the entire set. Like, the entire set was on sale for like $5, so I bought the whole thing. Standing medium punch, psycho flicker, change collision, blah blah blah. Medium kick, so change it so that it can hit opponents who are behind, so better anti-air. Standing heavy kick, change the collision or whatever. Reduce the pushback distance on hit and reduce the damage. On hit, reduce the... So on counter hit... Oh, okay, so maybe on counter hit, I get better combos or something like that. Yeah, maybe I just get better combos on crush counters or something like that. But if it's not crush counter... oops. Does he get anything off of that? I guess not, huh? Okay. Okay. Anyone have any insight what that change is all about? Okay. So, crouching medium punch. Advantage on hit increased from 4 to 5. And advantage on block increased from +2 to +3. Interesting. So crouching medium punch is a better button now. Does he have any 5-frame normals? He does not have any 5-frame normals, so he does not gain any extra links, but hopefully that just means yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about either. I guess they're just trying to make it a little bit better. So, okay. Standing light kick. Standing light kick's 5 frames? Well, standing light kick is 3 frames. Yeah, I was thinking of something else. So. Of course I can do it. Oh, okay. Anyways, okay. Crouching medium kick, reduce the pushback distance on hit. Okay, that's nice. That's nice, because then hopefully that doesn't happen as often. Now hopefully you're more likely to connect that. Because that is definitely one of the worst frustrating problems that that Ed has, is whenever you do that and then it doesn't connect, basically. People definitely very sick of that. Definitely something that a lot of people getting frustrated by. So, let's change all this stuff to the same. Psycho Spark. Reduce the disadvantage on block for the first hit from -3 to -2. That's towards medium punch, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so Psycho Spark. That's good then. So this is actually safe on block now. So you don't actually have to. You can't get punished for this. So this can actually be an actual like little chip poke here that you can fish with a little bit. Okay. Why are people talking about the purpose of Twitch in my chat right now? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Oh, man. Oh, someone just said they don't watch people playing games. Dude, it's the same thing as watching someone play basketball. It's the same damn thing. Same thing as watching people play chess. Dude, it's all the same damn thing, dude. I don't understand that logic at all. Why do we watch people do anything? Why do we watch people do ballerina? I mean, you watch people do things because it's fun to watch people do things well. Let's see here. Psycho Snatcher. Change the recovery after hit. Change so that a back recovery is no longer possible. Interesting. So that's his V skill, right? The Psycho Snatch right here, the air one or the ground one. Okay, so basically, if I actually get you with this, if I put you on back recovery, oh, that's kind of nice, actually. So now if you hit someone with it, they can only get up next to you and you can get pressure that way. Okay, that's good. What am I fighting for? But yeah, okay. So lots of little small buffs to Ed. Don't know if that's going to make him significantly better, but definitely is not going to make him hurt. Not going to hurt him at all, so that's good. I'm happy for Ed. Got a few QOL changes, so all right, let's move on to Abigail. Abigail. What's wrong with Abigail, Mr. Friday? Abigail's the best. Abigail. I love this character. So funny, you can barely see the colors. Ooh, purple hair. That's actually kind of cool. Abigail! Vroom, vroom. Yeah. You know why you watch other people play video games? Do you know why? I'll show you why you watch other people play video games. Because every once in a while, you get to see kitty cats. You get to see the kitty cat. Oh, the kitty cat. The kitty cat. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, oh, kitty cat, kitty cat. Oh, oh, kitty cat, kitty cat. And then the other cat's sleeping up there. Yeah, Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Kitty cat. Okay, anyways, go back to here again. And if you guys want to complete the cat, you can see I'm at 84 out of 125 subscribers right now. Once I get to 125, you'll be able to get all 6 portions of the cat. So there you go. There you go. Abigail, hurt boxes. Changed his throw hurt box when crouching. Changed the hurt box for his non-recoverable mid-air or juggle state. Okay. But I know what the second one means. The second one means is that there are some combos that do not work on him, as I found out. Cammy cannot do back medium punch, heavy kick into light drill and hit Abigail. That misses Abigail, so they'll probably change it to hurt box so those combos no longer drop on him. But his throw hurt box when crouching, I guess he was harder to throw or something like that. So, okay. Okay, here we go. Regular throw, change the hurt box for throw whiff. So I guess when he whiffs the throw, maybe he was too hard to hit or something like that. Red leaf, change the position after hit. That has got to be his throw. Normal throw, red leaf, so that he probably can't do... yeah, okay, so he can't do throw loops anymore. So they're going to make it so that's gone. Standing light punch, standard hitbox, hurtbox changes. But this one you're not going to prevent from being an anti-air. I think that this is going to be an anti-air no matter what, which is fine because that's just unique to Abigail. I'm okay with that. Standing light kick. We'll reduce the startup from 6 to 5 frames and change the hitbox. So this is going to be a faster poke. Interesting. Because, I mean, really, it's kind of outclassed by crouching light punch anyway. So, this might not be... so, making it faster might actually give it some better uses. So, Standing medium punch, blah, blah, blah. Change hurt box, hurt box. And if you guys are just tuned into the stream, I gloss over those, obviously, because they don't give you any decent information on it. But I honestly don't feel like those changes are significant. I feel like all those changes are going to be tied to their ability to anti-air things. So they just don't want people to be able to anti-air jumpers as well. So I don't think that they're really going to be significant. Standing heavy kick. Change the knockback distance for normal hit and crush counter. Interesting. Do they want them closer or do they want them further away? That's the question. Well, I guess we'll find out. Ease the air combo restriction. Really? Am I going to be able to standing heavy kick some people? I'm trying to, no, that's not a launcher. Like, so, oh, so I can probably do... no, that works already. Oops. I'm not in the trigger. Can Abigail not jump over himself? Okay, there we go. Oops. Oh, that's so hard to land. Oh, maybe it'll work in that situation. Oh, if I have an extra frame of juggle, I'll be able to do that into heavy kick. And I'll be able to kick them out of the air. So there you go. There you go. Okay. Got it. So maybe I can actually do stuff like into juggle, pow, like that now. So that might actually work. Okay. Crouching light punch. Reduce the startup from 6 to... Wow, you made his crouching light punch faster? This move is already super good and you made it faster? And then you gave it an extra active frame? Holy crap, his crouching light punch is better. Crouching light kick. Increase the advantage on hit from +3 to +5. So that's a combo now. That's a combo and that's a combo. So what can I so can I do? No, that's not gonna work. That's not a combo. That is a combo. So this is a combo now. That's a combo now. So I'm going to be able to do crouching light kick, standing light kick into EX like that. That is a combo now. Because the startup of standing light kick is now 5 frames and crouching light kick is +5 frames. Okay. So he's actually going to have a really scary hit confirmable low confirm. Alright, crouching heavy punch. Change her by the hitbox. Change the float value for mid-air hit. Change the float value for crush counter hit, which might just mean that you're not allowed to juggle with it as much. Oh, that is a knockdown, okay. So what they might try to do is they might make that not work anymore. They might, if they change the float value so that it's higher, that means you won't be able to juggle with that anymore. Or maybe even that. Or they made it so that it's even better to juggle with than before. Oops. Or they made it so that you can juggle more stuff afterwards. Like, can I do this into like, oh wow, there's just too much recovery on it, so I can't do anything anyway. Okay, yeah, that's just something that we're going to have to experiment afterwards. We're going to have to experiment afterwards with that. So, then change so that a hit from attack active frame 2 frames onward will not trigger a crush counter. Ah, okay, so you cannot get anyone with a crush counter this way. Alright, so it has to be the first hit for the crush counter, which seems pretty fair to me. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's actually a little bit of a nerf right there. Okay. Reduce the attack startup from 12 frames to 11 frames, so it's a little bit faster. It's actually a little bit faster. Interesting. Interesting. Crouch heavy kick. Increase the attack active frames for the first hit from 1 frame to 2 frames. Okay, so I guess it just has a better chance to hit twice. Jumping medium kick. Expanded the hitbox. Okay, so you made this jump attack better. And increased the active frames from 3 to 5 frames. Okay, so you made jumping medium kick a better move. Okay. Jumping heavy punch, change the hitbox. Don't know what that means. Abby lift, change the hitbox and hurtbox. Change the float value for the V trigger version. Abby lift is probably, oh, it's towards heavy punch, this one. So change the float value in V trigger. So, which basically means when you pop them up, they might give you a free juggle off of that. If they give you a free juggle off of that, like so, or something like that. Oops. That's interesting. Again, I wish they let us know a little bit more. Yeah, see, that might actually juggle now. That might like a whole bunch of things might actually juggle off of this now, which don't juggle. So off of the wall bounce, I think they're gonna give you a bigger reward that you're gonna be able to get another juggle off of this, like heavy kick, and kick them out of the air or something like that. So this character, okay, Hungabee, high low and EX Nitro Hungabee. Ease the air count. Hungabee. These ones right here. Oh, it's the parry? They changed the ease the air combo count? Wait, but the parry doesn't, oh. These are Nitro Hungabees. V skill is the regular Hungabees right here. So it's these ones. And EX Nitro Hungabees. So it's all of them. But the thing of these things don't hit. Ease the air combo count. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. But they extended the V timer. They extended his V trigger timer. They extended his V trigger timer. So his V trigger doesn't drain as fast. So he's scarier even longer. Yeah, that's the thing, is you could parry something and it'll hit, but that doesn't change the juggle count on it. Unless they meant they changed the float value for it. But they said ease the air combo count, which means you can juggle with it a little bit easier. But that makes no sense because you'll never be able to juggle because the enemy is getting hit. So you can't. Yeah, anyways. Light Abigail punch. Change the knockback distance for the final hit. Does that mean farther or closer? Does that mean you're farther or closer? Button mash version. Change the. Oh. Okay, button mash version, change the float value. So do you not get a juggle after this anymore? Or do you now get a juggle value after this? What situations where would you actually... What situation would you actually be able to juggle after this? The only thing you can juggle after this is the critical art. So the only thing I can think of is that they made that so that doesn't combo into the critical art anymore. If they up the float value much higher, then this won't combo anymore, theoretically. That's the theory, right? That's the only time that I can see why that would be important, is if you actually change the float value so that didn't work anymore. So that could be it. Maybe that they're worried that landing the light one is going to be too easy from things like this, and then you're going to be able to super, so maybe the super doesn't connect after that anymore. I think that might actually be the case here. Same thing with the medium one. Change of the recovery is not possible after the first hit only. Oh, right. Okay, okay. So that way you don't get up and recover and blow them up. Got it. And ease the air combo count. So now these moves will be able to juggle a little bit better. So these moves will be able to juggle a little better. I mean, they juggle. Huh, okay. Again, look, it sounds like they changed a lot of Abigail's combo routes. That's the thing, and we're not going to actually know what it is until we get the game, because they just said changed and eased and did all these things, and I just don't feel like we got enough information out of this. So let me see. Whoops! But that might be it right there. No, I can still hit there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, see, here's the interesting part right here. You see how they said change the float value here? Oh, but it's only the button mash version. I see. Okay, so the button mash version does 126 damage. The regular version does 105 damage. So basically, if you want to combo into the critical art, you can't do the full mashed version. That's what they're doing, basically. So you can still combo into the critical art, but you have to do the abbreviated version. So that way you can't do the full damage one, like, and get all the, because this one heavy is 140 damage, and non-mash it's 130. It's basically the same. It's basically the same. I don't know, but maybe they just make it so that if you mash it, you can't get the critical art anymore. But if you don't mash it, then you do. Again, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. So, EX Abigail punch, because they don't have anything about changing the float value here as well. But there is no mash version of the EX. It's always the same no matter what. Right? Oh, no, there is a mashed version. But you can't combo into critical art because you're not allowed, you've used up meter. So that's the only thing that I can think of. The reason why they added that change float value is that mashed Abigail punch will not combo into critical art. That's my theory. That's my theory about that. So Abigail smash, increase the whiff by 8 frames, standard change. Dynamite punch, change the hitbox and hurtbox, increase the pushback on block. If I'm not mistaken, that's that one, right? That's the dynamite punch. Dynamite punch, yes. So dynamite punch on block, he gets pushed away a little bit more. Interesting. Why would he want to be pushed back? Doesn't that make it better? So now he's safer on block on this thing because he pushes you a little further back. I mean, it's still pretty damn punishable. I mean, look how long I'm in delay here. But, Interesting. Okay. EX Dynamite Punch, same thing. Bay Area Sunrise, increase the whiff recovery on whiff by 8 frames. Oh, that's the running one, right? That's the running one. Yeah, that's the running throw. So whiff by 8 frames. Increase the amount of EX meter gained on hit. EX Bay Area, increase the recovery on whiff. Yes, an EX Nitro charge. Change the position after stomp-like hit during V trigger. What? EX Nitro charge, EX Nitro charge after the stomp-like hit during the V trigger. So are they just talking about, oops, they're just talking about these hits right here? I don't know what they mean by change that. I wonder if that means you can actually run through it and destroy people. Poverty fighting game? You know what? Save that question, Seven Pains, for the next time I do a Q&A stream. Change that to the next time I do a Q&A stream. Okay. You know what? I don't know what to say about Abigail. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I feel like this buff is significant. But honestly, I can't tell. The patch notes are not detailed enough for me to understand what's going on. So they changed float values, they changed juggle values. It sounds like he has a bunch of new combo routes. So I'm really, really interested to see what's going to happen with this character. But yeah, it does seem like he got buffed a little bit. Like I said, I think this is going to be the scariest thing that he has now, because he can catch you low while you're trying to jump away and stuff like that. And then he'll be able to combo into that or combo into this thing here. So there's definitely some scary things about Abigail. And we're going to have to find out a lot more about him. So, but yeah, it sounds like they changed a lot of stuff about him. So I'm going to be really curious about him. Now, this one makes me sad because obviously I've been trying to learn Menat. What's up, Flo? What's going on, Mr. Ari Weintraub? Hope things are going well. Hope things are going well, sir. Hope your internet is holding out. I know you've been having lots of problems with that, so. I used to play some Poverty Fighters. Like I used to play Dynasty Warriors 1 on the PlayStation 1. I played a game called Critical Blow on the PlayStation 1. On the PC, I played this old game called Sango Fighter. There's a few of them out there. There's definitely a few of them out there. All right, here's the sad Menat changes here. Standing heavy kick, crouching heavy kick, everything with bare hand, crystal ball, blah, blah, blah. They changed the hurt box. We have no idea. We have no idea. Wait, is that, oh yeah, okay, there we go. We have no idea. But, I feel like this other one is a big change. Soul Spark. Added a new move that can be used while Soul Sphere is placed on the screen. I am so ready for this move, you do not even understand. Because the worst thing that I hate about Menat is this situation where you throw the medium orb and it hits them and pushes them out of range. Now you can't do anything. Or you throw it here and you can't do anything. So if this, I haven't seen the new move, but I've heard what it does. It basically makes the orb explode in place and creates a little area of effect explosion. So basically, if it's right in front of them, you can do chip damage that way. And it blows up and it comes back to your hand. I don't know how quickly it comes back to your hand, but I think that that is going to be a huge move. Because when you hit people like this, you can't do anything. But if I can do this in the spark and that will actually, because I really have a hard time fighting people who turtle against my Menat. So who just sit back there, because basically you have to throw orbs all day to try to scare them like that. But throwing orbs is a dangerous proposition many times. So if I could throw orbs and get them nervous in this situation, that changes a lot, because now they have to think about it, because I can explode the orb, do a little bit of chip or something. So I think that's actually going to be a really, really big change. I think that thing is going to be significant. So, yeah, I know, right? It sounds like a fireball, but it's not. Does anyone know what the input of it is? I don't know what the input is. I'm worried what the input they're going to give that is. Curious, because I don't know what the input is. Oops. I dropped the combo in the middle. Anyways, curious what it is. So, but check the game, Capcom. They have the AE move list. Okay, okay. I'll check that out at some point in time. So, okay. But that's Menat. That's the end of Menat. I was really surprised they didn't do much else, because I really feel like she could use some help, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good. She's still a really good character, so. Alright, so that's Menat. Zeku. What? They couldn't find a picture of Zeku? They had to just write Bushin. Oh, he didn't get many changes. He got no changes. Dang, the later characters, they must have been put in the game based off of the new version, like, already, because they probably have the new version they've been working on for a while. So these guys probably didn't need as much of a change. Interesting. Standing light punch, change the hurt box. Collision box, crouching medium punch, change that. That's it. And then special KO. Fix the phenomenon where if Zeku was KO'd by a move that plants him into the ground, at the start of the next round, old Zeku would be able to use young Zeku's move. After the fix for the round following the special KO, Zeku's style change is properly reset. Really? Is that actually a thing? Has anybody actually seen this? DP plus P? Oh, because when she doesn't have the orb, she can't uppercut. So they made it her uppercut when she doesn't have the orb. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. Like, that's so weird. I wonder if it was real. There's a special circumstance. Like, I bet if I just did it right now, it wouldn't happen. I bet you it wouldn't happen. But that's really odd. I love this. I love the way this character sounds, dude. I just love all the shing, shing noises. It's so nostalgic. He's just cool. Zeku's cool, dude. I like Zeku. He's just a neat character. Just love the oh, here's the glitch, huh? There is a video of it, huh? Sweet. I gotta watch this. Let's do this. I better not be being trolled here, guest Perigot, or I am 100% banning you.
Final round. Fight.
Oops, hang on a second. Oh, that's so confusing. Okay. This is what I want. Okay. No longer in put it in default view. Slide this over just a little bit. Slide this down just a little bit. There we go. Now we can see it. Okay.
Final round. Fight.
Whoa. What's crazy about that is that it actually animates. Like, it actually had the ability to animate that way. That's actually funny. He actually gets both. That's crazy. That's so funny. Okay, well. Huh. Well, that bug is gone, but outside of that, nothing changed for Zeku. So there you go. That's all the changes here in the patch notes. It only took me 5.5 hours to go through that whole entire thing. And I thought it was going to be hella short, but nope, not hella short. Because I actually decided to go through a lot of things in fairly significant detail. So there you go. But 5.5 hours. There you go. So that's the change lists for Street Fighter V for Season 3. I'm excited about. Okay, so here, final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts on this. I'm excited for this. I think that there's a lot of good changes in here. I think the lack of throw loops is going to change a lot of this game. I really, really do. I think it's going to change a significant chunk of this game to the point where it's going to be a very different game because you're just going to be able to take throws. The biggest problem with Street Fighter V is when you get knocked down, the panic just kicks in. You can't help it because everything is so ridiculously dangerous. And like in a lot of other games like Super Turbo, you just block. In Third Strike, you could parry to scare the opponent. In Street Fighter IV, you had backdashes or uppercut FADCs. In Street Fighter V, you got nothing. You get knocked down and you are at the mercy of your opponent. And everything leads into the same situation again. It was really, really tough, right? So with this now, again, I said this at the beginning and at the middle of the stream, what's going to be very important is that you are going to have to accept getting thrown as part of your strategy. It's just going to be like taking unreactable lows in Tekken. You just get hit by them. It's just going to be like taking chip damage in MVC2. You're just going to lose a shit ton of life off of chip damage. Throws are going to be the same thing. You're just going to get thrown, but you're going to have to accept that. In situations where you get knocked down, if you're scared, just take the throw, and now you're back at least in a situation where you can't be thrown again. You can actually you can try to get away from me. Now you can block safely. And if you give them the ability to walk all the way up and throw you again, that's your fault. So now take a throw, get up and block, and now you're a little bit safer. They might still be able to hit you with meaties, but at least now you're in the situation where you can block and get back to neutral and play again. And I think that's going to be super important. The fear factor in Street Fighter is going to be much different. So you can't be scared of throws anymore. If you get thrown, sometimes you just have to consider that a win, take the damage, and get back into neutral and try to fight your way out of that. I think that's going to be really good. And yes, zoners are naturally going to be buffed by that system change. A lot of characters are going to get buffed by that because, well, okay, let me answer that question a little bit differently here, Rye Bread. I'm going to say zoners would theoretically get buffed in this game if they existed in Street Fighter V. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. So, I mean, it's interesting. Adding throw invulnerable frames, I do like the idea and I don't like the idea at the same time. It's half and half, and even Guile's not really much of a zoner. He really is not much of a zoner because he has to go on the Sobat and the knee hop offense every once in a while for his game to really work. If you play only zoning with Guile, it actually doesn't work as well as you think it does. It only works because you've conditioned people to be worried about things like the Sobat and the knees and stuff like that. So, But yeah, I think the game is going to be very different. I'll be honest with you. I wish there was more changes. I do feel like I wish that there was an extra system mechanic or a new defensive mechanic, something. But Menat might be the closest zoner, but even she works pretty decently up close as well. But I do, dude, I love the animations of these Zekus, dude, especially like after you whiff buttons. Like, ooh-ah, ooh, ooh-ah. Yeah, yeah. What? You done? Like, I just love the poses and stuff that he has. It's just really funny. Oh, ha, ha. He has like a different one for every one. It's just really cool. Dude, the crow makes me laugh, dude. Me and my friend were making fun of that crow for so long. My friend thought he actually had an eye patch, so he was like, is that Sagat's bird? But it's not an eye patch, it's just a glow on the bird. So he thought he had an eye patch. And so we kept making jokes that the bird is actually secretly Sagat's surveillance bird. And it was like, you realize if you give your surveillance bird an eye patch, he can't see as well, right? Shut up! He's much cooler that way! We kept making jokes about the Sagat bird, dude. Anyways, but yeah, I think the game is going to change a lot. I do wish there was a little bit more, but I like what I've seen. And just from like the Problem X-Bison combo, some of those crazy Laura V-Trigger 2 combos, I've seen some crazy Nash V-Trigger 2 combos. They've added a lot more combo routes. I think the game is just going to be a little more flashy. I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited for this game. I'm actually really happy with the way that this looks right now. So I have high hopes for the game. The presentation is already better. I like the presentation a lot. I don't know if it's going to be a significantly different game. If you're hoping that Street Fighter V changes from something that you didn't like in Street Fighter in Season 1 and 2 to something that you do like in Season 3, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Street Fighter V is still going to be a very similar game, although the neutral might be more interesting now, especially if they can implement the Unreal fix into the game at some point in time. That's the dream, that's the hope. But I have high hopes for this game. I think this game has a good potential to do something cool. So I'm excited for Season 3. I'm definitely excited for Season 3. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys had a great time. Shoutouts to Ping, by the way, who just like gifted like 10 subscriptions to different people in the chat. So we're at like 84, trying to get up to this complete the cat here. So shout outs to Ping, much appreciated about that. But you know, if anybody else would like to support, there's donate options, there's also the subscribe options. If you have Amazon Prime as well, you can subscribe for free using Twitch Prime, which you can go to twitch.amazon.com, I believe it is. Shoot, I never remember which way it is. Twitch.amazon.com. No, it's amazon.twitch.com. No. Twitch.amazon.com/prime is what it is. Twitch.amazon.com/prime, and you can use your free sub. Again, if you have Amazon Prime, please use that. It doesn't even have to be for me. If you're a big fan of Flo, sub to his channel. If you're a big fan of Eris, Maximilian, myself, to Sajam, to Ultra Chen TV, whatever. Just if you have Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime, please make sure to use your Twitch Prime for somebody, because streaming is not an easy job. It is not an easy task. It's not particularly profitable. And so there's a lot of free money out there for a lot of different streamers out there that they would really, really appreciate it. Even if it's like a smaller streamer, Anybody that you can, please support them with your Amazon Prime. Like I said, it doesn't even have to be me. Just find somebody else to support, and I think that that's really, really important. So I'm not going to be able to play Dragon Ball this weekend because I will be at a gig. I will be doing stuff. So there's a tournament coming up this weekend that's going to be in Atlantic City this weekend. So I'll be doing commentary with that. Myself, David, Yipes, and Persia will all be there to do commentary for fighting games. That should be a lot of fun. That should be good stuff. So yeah, there's supposed to be a rap battle that's going on over there at the same time too. But just keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll tweet out all the information about the stream and all that stuff like that. So, but that'll be taking place this weekend. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, and then I don't know if they've announced it yet. I don't know if I can talk about Frosty Faustings yet, but that's kind of a hint. So, but yeah, it's going to be a busy January for me. It's going to be a busy January for me. So, I'm leaving on Friday. So, I'll probably be streaming a little bit more tomorrow. And then I will I will be flying out early Friday morning to the event and coming back on Monday. So, I don't know the exact stream link yet, but I will definitely, let you guys know on Twitter as soon as I can. So follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/jchensor. But again, if you guys like what I'm doing, if you want to support, like I said, I have some cool ideas for all sorts of streams this year. I have a lot of things that I really have some cool plans for. I'm really excited, really excited this year for a lot of the stream stuff that I have in mind. So please, if you want to help me with that, help me keep up my stream. If you want to help complete the cat, down below we're at 84, thanks largely to Ping, but Ping 5 PS4. But again, thanks guys for tuning in and watching. I will talk to you guys later, and again, I'll let you guys know about the thing this weekend, and then next week on Tuesday, AE comes out. So let's do this. Let's go. Season 3.